Domains and classification. Let's tap into it. So scientists study the similarities and differences between organisms and use these similarities and differences to put organisms into different groups. We call this classification or sorting of living things into different groups taxonomy. Once scientists determine whether an organism is eukaryotic or prokaryotic, they're placed in domains, which is the largest group used to classify organisms, and there are three of them: eubacteria, archaea, and eukarya. The domain eubacteria consists of true, genuine bacteria, and all bacteria is prokaryotic and lacks a nucleus. The word archaea comes from the word meaning ancient, so scientists believe that the first organisms on Earth may have been archaea. They're sometimes called archaebacteria because of how similar and closely related they are to bacteria. So if all bacteria are prokaryotes, then you can assume that because archaea are so similar to them, that they are also prokaryotic. The domain eukarya contains organisms with a true nucleus, so that means that they're all eukaryotic. Plants, animals, fungi, and protists are all members of the domain Eukarya and are all eukaryotes. So organisms are placed in domains and are broken down further into kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. So the further they move down this chain or this order, the more they have in common. So all of these organisms are eukaryotic and belong to the domain Eukarya. All of these are organisms and can freely move around, which we call being modal, so they belong to the kingdom Animalia. All of these organisms have a backbone. That's what they have in common. So all of these organisms belong to the same phylum, Chordata. All of these organisms, you will notice, have fur or hair covering their bodies, so they belong to the class Mammalia. All of these organisms have claws and teeth that are designed to eat meat, so they are all carnivores and belong in the order Carnivoria. The wolf, the fox, the dog are all in the canine family, so family Canidae. So members of the same genus are very closely related. So this dog and this wolf are very close relatives and belong to the genus Canis. And then a species is a single type of organisms, and as you know, there are millions of different species on Earth. Every species that exists out there has a scientific name that includes its genus and a specific epithet, which is like a last name. So this allows each organism or species to be clearly identified. So a dog's scientific name is Canis familiaris.